Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo video. This is your 24-hour warning video for the 4th of June tweetathon, obviously coming off the back of the May tweetathon with over 11,000 posts and trending amongst the noise of Star Wars Day. That was a fantastic result. We aim to continue that momentum going forward into the coming months and hopefully be trending what will be 14 months in a row, which is an insane effort from everybody in the Shenmue community. So well done to everybody who's been participating so far. Now, for those of you who are coming across this for the first time, on the 4th of every month, we tweet as one community to get the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 trending. We've changed things up slightly, and now we have two mass tweets, one at 8 AM in the morning to set things up, and then the main one at 8 PM in the afternoon/evening UK time. So to go through the timings for you. So the morning ones go at 8 AM in the morning UK time, 9 AM in Europe, 3 AM Eastern time in America. So you're going to have to set your things up for that to schedule it off because you're not going to be awake. Midnight Pacific and 4 PM in Japan if you're over there. And then the evening posts go at 8 PM UK time, 9 PM Europe, 3 PM Eastern, midday Pacific, and 4 AM in the morning in Japan if you want to participate in those as well. As I say, two mass tweets. The morning is to sort of get things moving, get things rolling, and the 8 o'clock in the evening post is essentially that massive splurge of posts to get the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 trending across the whole day, and that's the idea we're going for here. So for those of you again who are new to this, I will do a very quick demo of how you can set things up, and also a very quick look at a scheduling system that is now available through a social media tool called Buffer. It's free to sign up. You can have a look at that yourselves, but it's worth doing this over on Blue Sky, where at the moment you don't have a scheduling system, so I'll show this off for you. So in the YouTube description below, you will have a link to the following screen, which is going to be coming up right now. This is a Google Drive with everything you'll need and all the resources. So essentially here you'll have two text documents here, the early post for 8 AM and then the 8 PM mass tweet as well. So you can pop into these and get the versions there. So there's one version for X/Twitter and one version for Blue Sky. Now we post on both, the idea being that we want to get as much noise over on X as possible. So I'm asking people who maybe don't use that as much to carry on using it, but also for the people who are on Blue Sky, the idea is that we build it up and build it up and build it up. So if X drops off for whatever reason, then we are able to just keep that momentum going should the inevitable happen over there at some point, I guess. So what you need to do is copy and paste this over to X. So just go in, copy, go to your X account, come over to post here, paste it in as plain text, space it out as you require, and then select yourself some artwork. So you feel free to use the artwork that is in any of the documentation that's in the Google Drive. That is completely up to you. I'm going to use some chapter card documents, which I do have on one of my drives. I've just got to go and find it. Here we go. And then you pop that in there. Click this little button here that says schedule. Change it up to say June 4th, 2025. And make sure it says 8 AM there. Oh, that says 7. 8 AM UK time now. Hit confirm, hit schedule, and that's everything you need there. Now Blue Sky is slightly different. As I say, you can't schedule things up on there natively. You have to use an app to do it or do things at the time. So there's two ways you can do it. Obviously you can just quickly copy and paste this over to your Blue Sky account, which I'll show everybody to do. So if you are doing this manually, there's a couple of little nuances here which I will show you. So you will notice here that the tags aren't highlighted. So what you'll need to do if you're doing this manually is just go through the tags and make sure they come through just by bringing the cursor to the end and clicking them through like so. And then you hit post at the time and away you go. Job done. Thank you very much. On Buffer here, you are able to set up your posts ahead of time. So what it will do here, like you can see on the screen here, I've already got them set up for my own personal Blue Sky account, is you can set them up to go at the specific times. Now Buffer will allow 10 free posts on the free account, so that'll set you up for 5 months worth of posting, which is great. In order to be able to go ahead and do this, click new at the top here, click post, start writing. So I just copy and paste it in as plain text. Just space it out as you need to. Drop your artwork in if you're going to put any in. As you need to, just click that there and it'll bring up a window to do so. I'm just going to pop something in for the basis of this demo. Just give it a second to load up. And there we are. Now here, the tags you'll see don't necessarily pull through, but they do pull through on the other side, so don't worry about that side of things. Then all you need to do is click this little arrow here, hit schedule post, and then set it up. So the 4th, and then at 8 a.m. And then all you do is you need to add it to the queue, and away you go. I'm going to discard that because obviously I've got mine set up for everybody already, so that's absolutely fine. And then you can do the exact same for the evening post as well. So the evening post, this is 8 p.m. rather in the UK, 9 p.m. Europe, 3 p.m. Eastern, midday Pacific, and 4 a.m. in the morning in Japan if you're going to do so. So then that document here, just copy and paste this over again. Go back to your X account. Space things out as you would like to. Add in any artwork that you want. So I use Jibby's video, but you're welcome to use any of the documents I've got in the Google Drive, or if you want to use your own artworks, please feel free to do so. The main thing is the messaging across both these tweets, that it's the same message with the same hashtags in it. That's more important than the artwork, frankly. So then confirm, schedule, and away we go. And then it's the exact same process that I showed you before over on Blue Sky. So we've got a Blue Sky version here, so I will just show you that if we're going to post it on the day. So we'll just get rid of that from the previous one I showed you, paste it in as plain text, space it out as you need to, and then, as I said, just go through the tags and make sure they're working. So just do this as you go. Some may not have a result. If that's fine, just get rid of it. It can happen. Blue Sky can be a little temperamental in that sense of the word. There we go. There we go. Netflix, and there we go. So that's all set up, and then you just hit post on the day and away you go. But as I say, it has to be done at the time, unless of course you use buffer, in which case you can set those up of your own accord, and away you go. So we do this essentially to keep Shenmue in the limelight, obviously with the BAFTA and all the sort of positive news around Shenmue at the start of the year. We're in a really good place as a community at the moment. The idea being we keep that momentum running, and that we hit the latter half of the year, hopefully with some Shenmue 3 news from Indian for all we know, and fingers crossed some Shenmue 4 news as we get towards the year end. That would be a perfect way to end the year. I know I'm talking about June now, but the end of the year will creep up on us. So guys, if there's any questions, obviously drop us a comment. Everything you will need, including a video that I've done on this previously, will be in the YouTube description. All the links, everything is there. So just go into that, pick everything up, and away you go. And also we'll send out social media and email and Discord reminders for everybody as well. I'm going to leave things there, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the usual places you can find us. And I'll be back with a video in the not too distant future. But for now, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.